Greetings, fellow humans. It's been a while. Again, this time it's been a hot minute. Busy times, crazy year. Not as crazy as 2020. It's just a different type of crazy. So, but I am happy to be chatting it up and enjoying some Earl Grey tea with good company. So today's chat is actually writer related. And I think it's, if you're an indie author like moi, basically all the promotion for your work is down to you. And that happens, and it's not easy, it's not challenging. And if you're traditionally published, you will still have to promote your work on social media. That is the general rule. But for me, balancing social media has a couple of components. First off, social media per se. At least the way that I tackle it is that I do stuff that I enjoy. So no matter if I get 1 like or 50 or 100, I'm doing something that I enjoy, and I engage differently with different audiences because Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and YouTube audiences are definitely different, and the people who read my blog are also different. Or they're looking for different things or react in different ways. So recognizing that each one is its own beast and that a one-size-fits-all solution is not necessarily what's gonna work is a good start. For me, I've talked about what I do on a weekly basis in terms of Monday, it's the visual typos. Tuesdays is Dictionary. Wednesdays is Sky Thoughts. Thursdays are Sock To Me, and Fridays are Double O Bananas. I also do Taste Test Tuesdays when I can taste something new, and so that you can laugh at my face, react, and go like, or that is interesting. Just because people find it entertaining, and I find it entertaining to try new things. So everyone wins. In terms of Twitter, it's just more stream of thought because that is the nature of the beast when it comes to Twitter. And also it does teach you to avoid certain hashtags and topics because wow, Twitter is intense. In Facebook, I do post about, I do the snack downs. I tried the snack down on Twitter. It had some sort of reaction. I tried it on Instagram. It had some sort of reaction. And then on Facebook, people go like, they don't go, batty or wild for it. It's just that it has more interactions. And I have to make that distinction. I know some people that, because my audience and whatnot. And they speak in terms of as if they engage with thousands of people. And some of them do, which is awesome. But others, it's analytics and anything to make you, to make you look bigger than what you are. And some people focus a lot on that rather than enjoying themselves. I don't know, but that's me and that's them. And hey, if it works for them, and it apparently does, and they can make a living off it, cheers. For me, not so much. But that's an overview of social media. But if you're an indie author, engaging with the writing community and the reading community is also something that would be beneficial because, especially with the writing community, you find your tribe and you connect with different people from around the world. And I've had a really lovely experience because of that. But it's like anything, it's not a one-size-fits-all type of deal. Not everyone is going to be your best friend. Not everyone is going to be your biggest ally. You will find people that you connect with and click with, and those people will go to bat for you, and it'll be mutual, and that's a wonderful thing. But I do notice I spend a lot of time on developing stuff for social media, but I also want to have a positive impact. If someone sees one of my posts, I want them to smile and go like, that was clever, or that was funny, or something. So that's part of why I invest so much time in it. But I have noticed that some people, their writing is impacted impacted negatively because of social media, whether it's the time that they have to invest in social media, or because it distracts from the writing, or because the results or lack of results just frustrate them to no end, and several other things. So this is like a cautionary tale to know what to focus on, because I do know people that have thousands and thousands of followers on Twitter. I don't know, I have like 6,000 followers and the engagement is low. On Instagram, I have like 1,800. On Facebook, I have less than 1,000, but a couple hundred. Does that mean that I have a sustainable writing career? Hell no. No. I can do a better job at promoting myself, and I always say that I will, and I sometimes do. But the reality is that although I get 100 likes for certain types of posts, that doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 sales for a certain type of book. And I think it's very important to know how to separate it for you. For me, I separate it because anything I do on social media is to try to if someone stumbles on it, they go like, that was clever. On Twitter, I might vent a bit, but that's Twitter. Again, that's a unique beast. But I do enjoy the contact with fellow writers and readers alike from all over the world. And engagement. For me, it's all about engagement, connecting. If people want advice, I try to be as responsible as possible with advice. Some people, they just need a toga. It's like, well, I have knowledge that I will bestow upon you because you have asked. And it's like, dude, drop it. I try to be as honest as possible and to tell people that results may vary. I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize, and the whole, it's very clickbaity, and people click on the 10 best things to do, whatever, the 10 things you have to do, the 5 things you have to, the 3 must things that you must have on your show, whatever. I'm a big proponent of the university of you do you. And I think people would be happier if they explored more of that, because you find your own path. And if you go with that mindset, you're not going to be as frustrated with the results. You're just going to see what works and what doesn't work. And what doesn't work, you drop it or consider it for later. And what works, you keep going with it and running with it, because why not? So I do a ton of stuff on social media. If you have any questions in terms of what I do on social media and why I do it, by all means, use that sexy comment section down below. If you have questions in Spanish, también la puedes hacer en español. I can answer in both. I will be doing videos in Spanish. I am considering doing videos in Spanish more on Facebook, since I think my Spanish-speaking audience is higher on Facebook than other places. But if you're interested in me also speaking Spanish here, I'm just not going to do subtitles because I talk a lot, and that's a lot of work, because I've had to do that for day jobs before. It's a grind, transcribing, transcribing first and then translating. It's a grind. But if you have any questions, by all means, I do my best to answer everyone. On occasions, Twitter really sucks sending notifications. I'm pretty good on YouTube. I'm pretty good on Facebook. I'm pretty good, or I do my best on all of them. If I don't respond, feel free to touch base again. If you have something that you would like to, touch base, and it's kind of a sensitive topic in terms of, I don't know, money, or you're super frustrated and don't want other people to know, drop me a direct message in Twitter or Instagram, and we'll connect. If a little conversation can help you out, I'm more than willing to do that. So if you have questions on social media on how do you do it, if you also have these fears and want to just chat about it in the comment section down below, please do so. And in terms of supporting this scruffy author, if you want to buy my books physically, I do recommend and do ask that you please support Tazas y Portadas. Tazas y Portadas is a local indie books shop in Puerto Rico. The only place that I have my books physically in, because I've seen how they treat people, and I respond to that, and I like a lot of what I see, and anything I can do to support those people, I'm going to do. If you insist on ebooks, Amazon's your jam, and the links are going to be down in the doobly-doo. And man, share, like, subscribe. That's what you're supposed to say at the end of these things, right? Anyways, till the next cup of tea, till we next chat, thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Peace, love, and macarons.